Welcome back to Silksong. It has been almost exactly a month since I last played, so apologies in advance if I have forgotten how to do everything. But shortly before we last quit playing due to headaches, I did make it to Act 2. We did some exploring up there, and then I came back to Act 1 content to kind of like close out some open loops that we have. So that's where we're at. We've spent 97 hours. Most of that was getting through Act 1. Crazy, I'm aware. But we're going for a world's longest Silksong playthrough. Also, I need to pin my handy message. Speaking of backseating though, I'm so curious how that went last night. I didn't have time to stick around. I'm having to go to bed, I'm having to start getting ready for bed at 8 p.m. so that I can get up and do this 5:30 gym routine or whatever. But that means that I don't have much time to help moderate for Aggie's YouTube chat because he starts streaming at like 7 p.m. But he started his RE9 playthrough last night, and I assume there were a lot of backseaters. Okay, so yes, Act 2 hype. Cleanup hype. We're over in Wormways right now because I'm trying to do this quest, which for a minute I thought was a hitless quest, and now I think I'm wrong about that. But we need to equip the little sucky yuppie thingamajiggy, and then go do some sucky yuppies. I'm loving RE9. I'm almost done with it. I'm already sad about it. Okay, so level with me here, and I know you don't know my spook tolerance. Oh, I do already have to equip. Good for me! Okay. Okay, huge. I think I did that to save myself the next time I came in, because I was like, she's never gonna remember. I did remember, okay? Past me, I'm not as stupid as I look. But yeah, is it... Woo! How spooky is it? Yeah, so Aggie just started, Parky just started, basically everybody who was busy over this weekend. So if you missed it, I was talking about it in the Discord a bit. Really super proud of the Souls community. I just want to brag really quickly. Aggie and Grand Pooh Bear put together Kaizo Coliseum Souls Edition, the first ever Souls Edition of this annual like charity event that Pooh does. And they were doing a fundraiser for Wings for Life, which helps with spinal injury recovery, basically. So any damage to your spinal cord for whatever reason, they're coming up with these solutions basically to bring back mobility and body use and to bring healing to people who have had spinal cord injuries. So super cool charity, and they raised $130,000 over the weekend. I'm so heckin' proud. Yeah, that's what I thought, Anna. Anyway, so they were all busy. Friday, Saturday, Sunday was just like 14-hour, 16-hour streams. I don't know. It was quite long. I was there for the first 7 hours of each night, and it went for 7+ after that. And it was just really, it was a lot of fun. They brought together 20 Soul streamers in like a rental house, and then actually it's more like 25, and they just did all these different challenges and events and stuff like that. Most of them were Souls related, and it was really fun. Learned a lot of things. Oh yeah, I was having a thought. I don't know if I can do this without the double jump ability, because there might be more to Wormways that we can't get to yet. But then... Ah! Just kidding. Maybe we can do it. Huge. Okay, I'm going back up only because I'm overwhelmed. And I just want to sit down. It was amazing. It was so super cool. I think their like dream goal for the weekend was 200,000. But I think even last year's Kaizo only raised 167, which again, I say only. But it hadn't hit that goal, so it would have been a stretch to improve on that, which is still a huge, that's, you know, what you want. But for this being the first one ever, I'm so proud of them. And also, did I need 3 of these bluebies? I think I needed 3 of these bluebies. Do you want them now? I'm going! Did I miss Deep Nest 2.0? RE9 is pretty spooky. RE7 is maybe the scariest game I've ever played. Oh no. It's pretty bad. Like, there's chill moments where you're just kind of waiting for the other shooter to drop. Okay, so speaking of that, my brother and I used to do some scary games together before I understood that they were contributing to my incredibly bad nightmares. I was young and dumb, okay? But, like, we played Fear together. I have the goriest fucking nightmares already. I did not need to watch Fear. There's so much blood in that game. But I need you to know the best tip that we've ever come up with, which is, if you're playing a scary game and it's too scary, you play Mambo number 5. Just, like, blast it, okay? Because there's no way that you can be scared. Hi, Cam! There's no way you can be scared during a scary game if you have Mambo number 5. A 1, 2, a 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the car, so come on, let's ride. And you're just like, yeah, you just jumped out at me, bitch. What are you gonna do? It's the perfect remedy. Like, nothing. I mean, you might get a little but it's truly, it takes all the fear out of it. Because so much of the game, especially like Fear, is like building tension, right? And so it's got all this like eerie music, and it's meant to be like, what's coming around the corner, or it'll be silent. And then if you just start blasting the music, you're like, never mind, I'm not scared. I'm good. Okay, so we have 2 thingamajiggies. LOL. I guess we need to find a 3rd. I don't actually really know how many of those we were supposed to get. TBH. It's probably in our wishes thing, though. I think I listed this as such because that's where I found the first blobbity blue. We are doing side quests. I brought myself over here at the end of last stream, which was a solid month ago. So if you don't remember what we're doing, cool. I barely do. But yeah, we had made it up to Act 2. It's gorgeous. The music was about to make me cry. It was good times. Everything's wonderful. Everything is grand. We did some explorers, found a door that I couldn't open. Have so much exploring still to do, which is great news for me. And also, I just got this, like, feeling of too many loose ends. And so I wanted to go back and deal with some of those loose ends. Now that, like, I don't feel like there's a lot of pressure to, you know, if I get tired of loose ends, I can go to Act 2, and if I get tired of Act 2, I can come back and do loose ends. It's my favorite part of Metroidvanias. Do what you want. Game's best exploration aspect, whenever you're exploring everything you can do wrong. Yeah, exactly. Well, and like I was I don't remember who the fuck I was talking to about that, actually. This feels like the Bell thing, where maybe they just kind of show up where they want to show up. The little bloobs. By the way, if somebody could please tell Crimbo to stop calling my blueberry muffins bloobs muffs, I would really appreciate it. It's really the muffs part that's getting me more than the bloobs. I know too much British slang. I can't. Act 2 really opens things up. It's nice to move around again. Yeah, I feel like I have like elbow room. Because like we could have done this before we did Last Judge. Like we could have done this quest. Although I was under the impression that it was a hitless quest, so that was my bad. But it just felt like more imperative to open up our options first, you know? Little worm's gonna do what they're gonna do. So for reals. I don't know why that paralyzed me for a second there. I'm surprised I remember any of the buttons, let's be real. That just speaks to how intuitive this game is. Or the fact that we have 97 hours logged. One or the other. LOL. I walked into a spike. Classic. I feel like maybe I should have gone down there. Okay, good. Let's stand here and refill for a second. One thing to do a quest is a distraction from a boss feels more like stalling and hopes you'll get better. Yeah! Yeah. It does feel now like it almost feels like a reward too. Yo, hi Loopy. Loopy, I'm feeling so good. I haven't had a real headache in like a solid week. And honestly, even then it was kind of a baby headache. I think too early to gym, which is what I'm calling my new routine, is actually fixing my headaches. Which, I don't know what that says about... I need to look that up. Why? What could have been causing the headaches that would have then been resolved by me just going for a 20-minute treadmill walk? But I'm not going to question the results. Also, it's this is so dumb. This is so dumb. Okay, listen. I understand that I should have listened. It's not that I wasn't listening to my cardiologist. It's just that I wasn't listening to my cardiologist. I don't know how to say that any differently. So I have a thing called inappropriate sinus tachycardia, where my heart rate sometimes drops to like 40 and sometimes spikes to like 200 for no particular reason. And he was basically describing that like what happens is that your heart and your brain are having like marital issues, and while they should be communicating and loving each other and working together, they're not. And the best way to send them to couples therapy is to do cardio, and that can just be walking. You don't have to do fucking ellipticals, you don't have to do anything, like you can just go for a walk. And I knew that, and I just haven't really had a safe space to go walking or a time that I had picked to go walking. So anyway, I'm finally doing it. We're on day 13 of going to the gym and walking for 20 minutes, and my heart rate has, the lowest it's been so far has been 56 for 2 weeks. For literally 10 years that I've been wearing an Apple Watch, it has dropped to 40 every single week. So it's crazy that immediately it just stopped dropping. It's just better. So who knew? Yeah, we've been doing a lot of knocking on wood. I have one piece of wood down here and I'm knocking the shit out of it. In case you're wondering what we're doing, by the way, we're looking for blue bloobs that we can stick our little pokey thing into. Have we been over here? This is so fucking dark. But yeah, huge that the headaches are going away, and also that my heart is behaving. Turns out my cardiologist was, in fact, right. Those little screamy things are fucking annoying. Case in point! Blue? Blue left or blue down? Blue left. Too dark! Too fucking dark. I know. Honest to goodness, when I got that diagnosis, I fucking cackled. Yes, it is. My medical diagnosis is inappropriate sinus tachycardia. Because I spend my days talking about clean butts, and that's apparently inappropriate. Gonna do a cycling session? Hell yeah! Thanks for hanging out, Quaint. Enjoy your heart healthy. Oh, Wish updated. Okay, we did need 3. Huge. I am proud of us. Also, how I don't remember coming down here before, but this was like unlocked somehow. Huge. Ow! Motherfucker! It does feel like there's more down here, though. You guys hear that repetitive noise? Bum, 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 bum. That's the dog scratching the carpet upstairs. Imagine the doctor who coined that was just like, hey, this isn't right. Why are you doing that? What's wrong with you? Stop. That's okay. That's literally what the diagnosis is. If you look up inappropriate sinus tachycardia, it's basically like your heart's doing weird things for no reason. So we deem that inappropriate behavior on behalf of the heart. Like, what the fuck are you doing in there? There's just kind of like no reason for it. And there's also no cure for it. It's really a... Okay, I think I just went around in a circle. Neat. Okay, if we die... There is definitely something angry down here. Okay, well at least we can heal here. But yeah, there's just like no known reason for it. Your heart's just like decided that it doesn't want to hang out with your brain anymore. Which checks out. I'm a pretty independent person, and apparently all of my organs are also very independent. It just turns out that that's kind of unhelpful for living. You know? Seems kind of judgmental. I agree. Okay, good enough. I don't know where we are. I feel like I'm just going in an endless loop down here, though. Oh? That's new. Oh, we did come down here. Okay. You want to hear my needle in about it? No, you don't want to hear my needle in about it? Okay. Viva Revolution, the heart that cannot live on its own. Kind of, yeah. It's a little annoying to have your heart be like, I do what I want. You're like, bitch, you better not. It was also annoying to get diagnosed because obviously, like, there's not a steady cause. So it's not like I could point to being like, oh, hey, every time I, like, exercise this thing or happens, or hey, every time I, lol, every time I get scared this thing happens. It was just like, no known cause. No known. Okay. I hope this doesn't fuck up my inventory. Poor guy's a little past singing mood. I understand. Hey, I have your shit, I think. I think I have... Ah, an exactly the required amount. A satisfactory effort assistant. Hell yeah. We're satisfactory and inappropriate. With this pure plasmium extract, I may finally come to understand this wondrous substance. Yeah, well, how I explained it was like my heart had just always drops to 40, but then like it was getting more aggressively up and down when I was playing piano. And the first cardiologist I went to was like, I bet you have stage fright. And I was like, the people that I'm playing piano for are 90 years old and deaf, and they love me, so I could do no wrong. I could play piano completely wrong every single week, and they would never know and still love me. So no, I don't have stage fright. Also, I've been doing it for like my entire life. So we had a little fight about that, and I got a new cardiologist, and he walked in like house. Like, I swear to you, he just came in, and he was like, let me listen. He put his little, like, stethoscope on me, and he was like, let me listen. Like, Yeah, you have inappropriate sinus tachycardia. And I was like, the fuck? It'd been like 2 years of me trying to get an answer. Okay, since you've proven yourself a capable assistant, take this delightful implement of my own invention, a plasmium file. With it, you can inject precious plasmium straight into your body, almost painlessly. Your tool certainly looks sharp enough to pierce my shell, sir, but why would I want to do so? Because filling your body with plasmium is so beneficial. It protects you from harm, and it feels so exquisitely good. Oh my gosh, do we glow blue? Do we glow blue, though? My sister and I have been injecting plasmium into the local flora and fauna since we arrived. No ill effects have been observed, and so we can conclude that the process is utterly, completely safe. Keep using the plasmium file and enjoy all the wonderful effects it has on your body. If you ever run out of plasmium, visit me again. I'll charge a few rosaries for refills, okay, but you can be confident that every bead goes towards our vital studies. Oh, I see. Okay. Have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. What is? Spear file containing plasmium. Injecting the liquid allows one to gain health beyond. Oh, it's the blue shit. It's Lifeblood 2.0. Oh, okay, that's huge. That I feel like could be helpful in a boss fight. I don't think it's a thing that I give a shit about right this very second. But that's so good to know that that's there. I still have never used, by the way, this speed boost. It says I've used one, but I must have used one while I was standing there. Okay. Oh damn, we are almost... We only have 3 more bugs to find. Oh shit. We also need to go get some pale oil. Also, I just realized that my heated blanket is not heating. Hold on. Fixed it. Also at some point somebody remind me that I need to eat. I made a bagel sandwich and I brought it down here and then I didn't have time to eat before we started, so I do need to take a lunch break at some point. Okay. I think we can take that off of there. This one's still stuck because I think we still need a double jump to get up here, which is a little maddening. This is, I think... Is that the only place that we haven't been able to get? Because maybe it's not. Maybe we just need to come from another direction. Maybe I am making up an ability that is... Well, no. We need uppies for over here, too. There's got to be a skill... Oh, I wonder if it's in Sinner's Road. That would be bad. That would be bad. That'd be heckin' bad, y'all. I don't want to go back. How did I miss shit down here, too? We did a lot of exploring the last time we were up here. I'm really proud. Really proud. Okay, I guess maybe it's time to go back up, though, because... I don't know if I want to go... Oh, we have another boss fight. I could go back and try this guy again. I was trying to cheese the shit out of Morwing. And I kept failing at that. But I do kind of feel like we're supposed to also be doing Sinner's Road. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? I don't know. We'll go back to Act 2 for now because it's fun. And I need some fun in my life. Fuck. I guess we have to take the Bellway back to here and then we're on Lullivator Systems. Oh yeah, can we buy... Oh yeah, where the fuck is, Dingaling? Alright, we got a lot... Never mind, we got a lot of shit to do, but I am gonna try to make my way back up there. Is it worth it to go get my shit? Maybe. We'll try. Don't know how I got the edge of that there. I do need more shell shards. Do I have any in my inventory? No. Well, that's a bummer. My shit down it is. Okay, we got our shit back. Huge. 25 whole dollars. That was worth. Forgot we're a broke bitch. Okay, so I guess we can just leave. This was a thing we already did. No. I still very desperately want to kill this fucker. Unfortunately, we do not have a bunch of materials for making little throwing stars, which would feel like a good way to get that guy gone. Let's go down to bone butts. Huge. Yo, thanks for the lurk. Welcome on in, Mr. Part 2. Sorry that your workday requires... Oh shit, yeah, we were gonna go get 440 bucks. Okay. Requires such distractions. But happy to be a distraction. Do we want to go farm these? I feel like we could farm these pretty quickly. How many dollars do we have? We could just break some shit too and go buy some. We have a lot of gift cards. Speaking of work, I've been applying to like 3 jobs a day for 2 or 3 weeks now, and let me tell you what, I've had like 3 rejections, which thank you to any company that bothers to actually tell you. And then just silence. Just pure silence. Alright, how many doll hairs do we need? 50 doll hairs. Nice. Okay. Kind of afraid to sit down because if I sit down, it's going to fill in my... It's going to use these to fill in my tools. Do I want to go farm the rest of these? Or just turn in. Kind of either way, we need to have enough to for our tools and for this. We're trying to raise 300 or 444. Okay. So let's do this without sitting down. Let's go turn these in at the board. Huge! Thrid, thank you for the 18 months, two sababis. It's twins. Pop of the morning. How's your day going, Thrid? Thread, I'm having a brain fart. What color would you like for your sticker? Where are the stickers? Oh, stickers. There they are. Light blue! I knew that. I knew that. I knew that. I just didn't know it, you know? You know how you temporarily don't know something? Thank you for kindly and gently reminding me. I didn't copy over, and this is my fault. I did not copy over. My little cheat sheet at the back that had everybody's fave colors back there. And that's my fault. That is just my fault. So they're in the 2026 or 2025 book, but they're not in the 2026 book. Let's do the jump scare. Thank you! 18 is huge! I can't believe we're at 18 months of streaming. Crazy. You got a green mug? Hell yeah. Twitch does not tell you, by the way, when you're about to run out of sub badges. I just learned this because at some point soon, like this summer, I'll have hit 2 years and we'll need to roll out the 2-year badges. They don't let you put them infinitely in your queue. You just have to wait until you're like 6 months out from the next one, and then they like let you put it in there. So anyway, I have done that now. So we are ready to hit some future sub badges. You're also drinking decaf coffee out of an equally green mug. Let's go team decaf. I was actually, speaking of decaf, I was trying to come up with a fun breakfast for after I've been going to the gym, because Crimbo and I are doing early morning gyms, and I get out of the gym at 7:30 in the morning. And I cannot afford to go to Starbucks every day. Maybe someday, but not now. The short version of the story is that I did just decide to bring coffee from home and a muffin from home, and that's totally fine. But while I was researching, I was thinking, oh, you know, McDonald's does some cheapo shit. Maybe I could get a latte from there, and that would be cheaper. LOL! LOL. They don't do decaf espresso drinks. So. Thread, I've been waking up at 5:30 in the morning, leaving my house at 6, getting to the gym at 6:45 to 7, depending on things. And then working out between 7 and 7:30. It's so early. But that's basically the end of Crimbo's stream. Hell yeah. You got anything else for me, cool board? Nothing! Alright, let's go check, Philadelphia. But yeah, Dunkin' and Starbucks both have their full menu available as decaf because they have decaf espresso on hand. But McDonald's does not. And you know what? To be fair, they're not really a coffee place. So like that checks out. But I was wanting to get cheap coffee. I would have gone there for cheap coffee. Because having a nice little breakfast and having a nice little... I'm reading my book. Like, I've been reading at the treadmill every day, but I also like to continue reading, like, with breakfast. It's been my little bribe for going is the fact that I can continue my read for a little bit in a nice parking lot somewhere and have a nice breakfast. But yeah, it's worked out fine to bring coffee from home. Your wife and you both leave the house at 5 to go to the gym. It may or may not be the worst. Yeah, it's the worst, but also, like, for some reason, I'm so mad about being awake that early that I don't fight it. Because I'm so mad that I have nothing left in me. Bye. I have nothing left in me to give to be like, I'm just like on autopilot, you know? I'm just angrily brushing my teeth and angrily washing my face and angrily getting ready. But for whatever reason, it's working. And it does help. Crimbo is keeping me awake on the phone. Like, we have a phone call between my house and the gym because it's like, again, 45-ish minutes to get from my house to the gym. So he's keeping me entertained and awake during the drive. So that by the time that I get there, I'm I'm still mad. Usually because he said something like Bloob's Muffs instead of Blueberry Muffins. It's angered me. But at least I can then take that anger and walk it out on the treadmill. Twitch mobile is the worst. It is kind of health out of spite, yeah. I've tricked my brain because I'm so angry that I can't even come up with fucking excuses of why not to go. Half that she has to be at work at 8 and half that I go later than that there's no free lap swim lanes. Ooh. Oh, I'm so jealous that you have a fucking pool. Oh my gosh. That would be the dream. I miss swimming quite desperately, actually. Yeah, but I've been a treadmill girly. I brought my book. I'm reading through Dungeon Crawler Carl right now. Which, by the way, if anybody's read the book, I'm 70% of the way through, and I don't want to spoil anything. And I don't want to get spoiled. But I'm 70% of the way through the first book in this series. And the titular Carl is not very far in the adventure. Am I gonna have to fucking keep reading these books? Like, does this not wrap up in one book? Do I have to go back? Do I have to go read more books? Am I gonna have to get more books from the library? Yeah, I said library. What of it? Alright, you want oil, so I guess I should maybe that's our cue to go back uppies. Do you have anything new to say, by the way? Continued help to Belhart has not gone unnoticed. In these terrible times, it's rare enough to see any wish granted. Now to see such care come from a stranger, why that's simply unheard of. I have seen the scale of suffering wrought across Farloom, Pavo, and I will admit, fulfilling these requests may do little to affect the cause. Even still, I have found it a rewarding task. To aid another, the small warmth of it, I had almost forgotten. Well, that was a cute interaction. I don't mind more bookage. Obviously, I'm going to need something to continue reading at the gym. But getting books in order from the library, getting ebooks in order from the library in a timely manner is bullshit. It's why it took me so long to get through the Witches books, which I have finally finished. But yeah, it was because getting all those... Everybody wants the same books I want. It's rude. They're my books. What do you mean? Pavo's cute. What the fuck is this cute emote? Oh my gosh. I need to come back to that. Actually, I took a bad screenshot of that. I didn't actually have the... person's username in it, so I can't go look. Okay, I'm gonna go look though. There we go. Because I want a hedgy spin emote. How do I like him? I loved him. The Reddit was so, oops, sorry. Here. How about you have some tunes? So you can stop stomping about it. I absolutely loved them. The sense of humor, I think we've talked about this, a little bit reminds me of Douglas Adams, the bit of Hitchhiker's Guide that I read. And Salmon of Doubt, I think, was the other one that I read of his. And one of the detective ones. But it's just so clever and subtle clever, I guess. Like, it's not in your face like yuck yuck yuck, you know. Sometimes it is, but it's just really lovely. The humor is just exactly what I like to read, so I'm very excited. And like, I loved the death character that showed up in the Witches books, so I'm excited that there's like a whole death series that I get to start next. Yeah, it's just going to be a matter of fighting the rest of Cincinnati for those ebooks. So many good spin emotes! OMG! I need a spin emote. Channel points don't go up on your iPad anymore? That's ass. I'm trying to remember the last time I used Twitch on my iPad. I feel like it was kind of recently, but I wasn't really paying attention. It was the Terry Pratchett's Discworld series in general. I just finished reading the sub-series that were all the Witches books, and then I'm going to read another sub-series that are all the Death books, but they're all part of the Discworld series from Terry Pratchett. They both write in one-liners. The main difference is Adams put out a book every 5 years and Pratchett wrote 5 books a year. Yeah. You know what? Good news for me, because I like how many books there are. Okay, does she remember how to get the fuck back here? A little bit. And look at that. She's not even going to rage bait people and go the wrong way this time. What? I listened. I fucking listened. Did it take me 7 episodes of me going the wrong way to listen? Maybe. I don't see how that's any of your business. Yeah, so there is a reader's guide. I think I even pinned it, Manda. If you ever do decide to read it, it's in my Discord. I don't know if I've pinned it or not. I think I did. But Sfine shared the link in there a long time ago to like a Wikipedia page that shows like how to read the books. And I was very against it because I'm a chronological girly. I want to read the books 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Like that's it grates against my soul not to. But I will admit this is the one time in the entirety of history that it is acceptable and very encouraged to not do that. You have a dentist appointment? No. I actually need to go to the dentist. I have a permanent, I don't know why I needed to point to it. I have a permanent retainer on my bottom teeth. And the glue popped off one of them, which it's fine, but it's like just it's a slightly sharp experience in my mouth. So we'll see. I'm going to look and see when my next dentist appointment is. If it's soon, I'll just wait it out. If it's like months away, I might ask them to just whack a little glue on there. I recommend the Witches, Death, or Guards book first. All phenomenal series. Witches was very fun. It's been almost 3 years. No judgment. I was very bad about going to the dentist when I was in rural Tennessee because every dentist in my insurance plan was 2 hours away and also very mean. There were like 2 of them. I tried them both. But now that I'm in Cincinnati and my dentist is... The dentist office is full of the hottest people I've ever seen. It's kind of overwhelming. Everybody there is also incredibly nice. One of the people there knows Markiplier because they went to fucking high school together, so that's weird. They ask you when you like sign up for an appointment, like, would you maybe like us to offer you blankets when you come in? Would that be soothing for you? Would it help you keep you warm? We've got blankets. They also have a therapy dog, a very small little pup. that will come sit on your lap while you have dental work done if you would like. And they're the first dentist I've ever had in my entire life who's been able to... They were fixing up an ancient filling, and zero pain. Like, literally zero pain. Didn't feel it at all. Mind-blowing. I didn't know that was an option for the dentist. I just always thought that you were, like, kind of numbed, and then you just had to suck it up. But, like, no, this was, like, genuinely zero pain, and I was kind of mad. I was kind of mad that that's not everybody. So anyway, if you're in Cincinnati, you need a dentist recommendation, let me know. But also, they were 0% judgmental about the fact that it had been, you know, like a year, 2 years, 3 years, however long it had been since my last dentist appointment. They were just like, that happens, you know, let's get you in here, let's get you cleaned up, let's make it a fun time. And so now I regularly go every 6 months, and it's been fucking great. Marky Moo did indeed grow up in Ohio, as I recall. Yeah, apparently he went to school in Milford, Ohio, which is like halfway between my gym and my bagel place or something like that. I don't know. I drive by it sometimes. It's not particularly near me, but it's Cincinnati adjacent. Loved my dentist in my home country. Now it's like, Listen, healthcare in general here, Anna, I'm sure you've experienced, but like, damn, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's a bad time. Dentist was like that when I found them too. Now I've fallen off again. I need to go back. I hear you. Zero judgment. Zero judgment. Zero judgment. In fact, I tell this story a lot. The dentists that I go to now, the very sweet ones who like don't care, like if it's been years or whatever, they just want to take care of you. They do actually, though. They have a parking spot that's like right next to the front door, and it says for people who poop, you can only park here if you floss every day. Like, it's for everyday flossers. There has never been somebody parked in that spot. And I was going quite a bit at the beginning because they wanted to clean up some like fillings that I had done when I was like not a kid, but like middle school, I guess. So yeah, I was there every few weeks for like 3 weeks. Or 3 times in a row. Just changed doctors, and he was so much more helpful. Like, how hard is it to tell us to change providers when we've been waiting for a year and we've been asking for help? Got told to do it ourselves. Middle school as a kid, you're right. I just didn't mean like I didn't want people to think like I came out with like I was 5 years old and I was already getting cavities. I feel like it was when I got introduced more to like too much sugar probably, and was I don't know what my excuse was. My teeth have been really good ever since as an adult. I still can't believe we like just first tried this weighted puzzle, by the way. High schoolers, kids? I mean, yeah. Your frontal lobe's not done developing till what, 25? So, you could stretch the definition, but I would definitely say if you're not old enough to vote. There's a reason we say that 18 is when you're an adult. Or a young adult, at least. What the fuck is in here? Oh, it's a fall down. I see. Babaja? Okay, well that was silly. I just walked off the ledge. You have all the windows open? Oh, I'm jealous. I'm jelly. It is... Do I have anything that tells me what the temperature is? I lied, it's 62. It's a gorgeous day here too. It's been very rainy though. It was foggy as shit this morning and cold. Okay, well now I can't do this at all, huh? Good. It was really fucking burr cold yesterday. We're definitely having some weird weather in Cincinnati this week. I think it's actually supposed to get up to like 75 Fahrenheit. Hey Google, what is 75 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius?
75 degrees Fahrenheit is equal to 23.889 degrees Celsius.
There you go, 23.88 degrees Celsius is what it's supposed to get to here. To be inclusive... Why am I struggling so badly with this? I just want to go up. Can we not go up this way? Almost 80, enjoying the incredibly brief time of year where it's not stupidly cold, not incredibly hot. I don't know, man. It looks spiderwebby over here. Huh. Okay, this is a snickerdoodle question. Can I fucking get up this way? Sweating. Writing with Pangea today, by the way. Let's go. Ink free on your hands. Oh my gosh. I need to tell this story. So, Amanda and I are both fountain pen enjoyers. Obviously. And there was an exclusive fountain pen ink that got released from one of our favorite stationery places in Chicago. And it's the kind of ink that I don't want to use in my fountain because I think it has shimmer in it, right? I don't know. I'm not trying to collect all the inks in the world, but Amanda is. And so I was like, Amanda, you need to buy this ink and I need to live vicariously through you. Also, I struggle with bottled inks because I'm so afraid of getting ink on my hands. I hate having shit on my hands. Can't deal with it. Okay, I'm reading the messages. Anyway, so I asked her to buy... I influenced her to buy this ink, and I was like, please for me. And then she goes to open this ink in a YouTube video, and it was, of all the, like, 7 inks that she had going that day, it was the one ink that when you went to go open the lid is covered in ink, the bottle is covered in ink, everything is covered in... There's just... The ink has become its own fountain. It was so fucking funny. That of all the inks that were in that pack, it was the one that I had recommended, and I'm the person who hates inky hands the most. And Manda was just, like, wearing it. Manda was fucking covered. And it was like, this is what the ink looks like. Instead of swatching it. And then also, what was the fucking... It was a shimmer ink, okay. Yeah, you said, like, Skirts wants to live vicariously through me. Well, here's your vicarious. Just like as the inkiest shitty hand. It was gross. It's fucking gross. Glad it was you, not me. Last week your highs were in the 40s. Yeah. Gonna storm the rest of the week. Same here. Secret path on the right. I'm listening. Like, we came down this way, and we managed to... But I've never gone up this way successfully. Is it in this room, or is it in the... Oh, can I go up the wall? No. Yes? Not really. How do we get back if I can't fall through? Am I just fucking hosed? Am I stupid? Am I genuinely trapped down here? Should look like broken wall. Oh, it shows on the map? Right above me. Okay, I'm gonna move out of the room so I can see it on the map better. Oh, this thing. Yeah, but I can't seem to get up there. Okay, it's a skill issue then. Because this is how we came back through. Like, so the original time, obviously you fall down and you do all this shit. And then we came back through here. We did break this, yes. When we did the hippie hoppies and we got to the very top and got whatever the fuck item was up there. So now I'm just skishooing my way back. Like, I feel like I get stuck here. I fucking see it. It's uppies, right? It's just that next one up there. Maybe not. Can hit them from below? Oh, that might help. Yeah, you know what? That does make sense because that's literally how you get this one down. Well. Oh. Okay. She's doing nothing, but it's fine. Okay. This is fun. This is how I wanted to spend my day. We're experimenting because I don't know the correct direction. I don't know the correct order of these to go up yet. Again, I now understand why Cam was so impressed that I first tried getting to the top of these, because that was a mistake. That was nothing short of a mistake. Hey, why didn't those ones move? Oh, because it's already uppies. It just pops it up. Okay. But I want this one. Oh, that was funny that that one didn't go down right then. The permanent unintentional upswing, that's hilarious. I sometimes do. You know what? I fucking sometimes do. I get you. It's not this! Oh, it is this. It is this. Oh my gosh. Huge. Okay, thank you for the tip. Thank you for the tip. We are now closing Snickerdoodles. Jiminy Christmas. Alright, well that's the whole episode. Y'all, hope you had fun. Damn, they just immediately put you in, Spindyland, huh? Why did that- hold on, why did that look broken there? For no reason, just to fuck me up. True, no more snick in my doodle or bloob in my muffs. I need to stop saying that. No, that was very crimbo of you, Amanda. Why are there so many of you all of a sudden? Where the fuck did y'all come from? I just got here. Leave me alone. Just trying to listen to the tunes. Who the fuck are you? Are you unwinding my fucking silk? Unbelievable. Who are you, little flying asshole? Here, you. No! Oh, this is bad news. This is bad news bears. I have nowhere to go. Scared me. Gam! Oh my gosh, we're 7,000 miles away. Good, we get to do that all again. Hope everybody had a good time. We're doing it again. It was bad, and it's about to get bad again. I'll sit still for a minute. Gam, thanks for stopping by. Just here to say, you need to fucking finish this game, dude, because it's been 6 months. It's been 6 months. Also, I'm gonna take a little on-stream break. Off-stream break? I really want to eat this fucking bagel. I'm just gonna hold on. I'm gonna mute myself so fast and take a bite of this bagel. In 6 years and you haven't finished Hollow Knight? You know what? That's so fair. That's so fair. That's right. She went up the correct way 2 times in a row. Skirt's bagel ASMR win. If I didn't personally have misophonia and know that my brother does, I would not give a shit probably about eating on stream. Especially something very soft like a bagel sandwich. But I do know that there are those of us out there who cannot stand your chewing noise. Now if you give me a hedgehog who's chewing, I'll listen to that all day. That is ASMR. Next time, I only have 2 classes, and your capstone should be much less hectic. Much less hectic. Maybe I'll have time to play games, but I also need to finish Clair Obscure. That's so fair. That's so fair. Yeah, you do the games in the order that you want them to. I just miss having you hang out, that's all. And I'll be a bully about it. Hey, the dog also misses you. Seen me eat seeds? That's true, the sunflower stream. Sunflower seeds from Smackin'. Do I still have a command for them? I fucking do! Hey, if you want 10% off some fucking sunflower seeds, you know what? That's what I should bring. That's what I should bring after the gym as my post-gym breakfast snack. Really fucking messy, though, if you don't eat the shells like an idiot. Spoiler alert, I did eat the shells like an idiot. Okay, let's see if we can fucking figure out what we just did. No. I fucked up. Okay. Again? Stop! The speed at which I need to be able to... Not you. I was one to hit the other one, wasn't I? Gosh damn it. I think I need to float over to that one. I need to find the fucking bench and get the... Like, I need to decide if I'm in Act 1 or Act 2, because going between the two of these is fucking ass! Okay, huge. "40 hours later. Let's go get deleted again." Huge. Alright, let's look at the map right quick. Okay, we gotta skedaddle. You guys are interesting, but I want to sit down. Run for your fucking life! Are you a... No. Are you a... It's just a normal fucking bench. Huge. Huge! You don't have to pay for it. It doesn't weirdly disappear. It's just there. Okay. I don't think we've ever killed that fucking flying thing before, because I don't think I've ever seen that fucking flying thing before. So I kind of want to put it in my address book, you know what I mean? You're fast as fuck, boy. Oh, I'm also almost out of shell shards. I need to go shell sharding. Bench get. Yeah, we're a little bit safer now. Was that like a fucking temporary nuisance? What happened there? Oh, you just run forever? My man just ran forever. Floaty bitch, get your back, get your back, get back here, floaty bitch. Not you. I've seen you before. Where's Lifesteal, bitch? Interesting. Yeah, I should have specified which floaty, for sure. I didn't mean to put that there, but let's see if this fucker walks into it. Okay, well we're out of throwing things now. Wonderful. That's just a random ass fucking normie disciple. Okay, well clearly we did whatever that was. It's you! It's you! Okay, see you again. Oh. Apparently we had killed one of those because I didn't see the little thing pop up that said we got a note. Okay. Huge. Yay! He's making so many noises. Do you have any Christmas? That guy scared me. I thought he was alive. He's a corpse. It's fine. Do you want? You don't want. You don't give a shit. Okay, we've made it back up. Huge. So we can either go, let's see, we can either go continue exploring Underworks, although I don't think there was much more we could do, to be honest. Looks like we really filled that in pretty well, with the exception of like something over here was a skissue. I don't know if that was a boss. Ooh, I think this was a gauntlet that I was really struggling with. Watch me run around in one-shot range is not good for your heart. Have you tried cardio about it? Turns out that fixes everybody's heart. Hold, we're taking another bite. I almost hit end stream. Why is that the button? I think while I'm streaming, I very rarely touch my stream deck, and so I'm so used to that being the one button I go for. That's not helpful. We're gonna meet though. least we get good tunes while we get our asses kicked. Song of Indeed, serene and tranquil. I don't remember where I ended up driving. It was shortly after the last time I streamed from Act 2. So like early February. But I was driving somewhere. And as promised, I did go put this song. Oh! I did go put this song on Spotify on my phone, but I forgot that it would still be playing whenever I got in my car. And so I ended up listening to it like to and from. How can you get up here if you can't go up east? Interesting. I don't like this. Oh, we've done this. We've done this. It's just how you get around. I understand. But anyway, yeah, I ended up listening to the song for like an entire 2-hour drive. Is this just the heavenly version of the Three Stooges? Oh, is that the first time we got that bug? It is. We're 1 bug away! It's probably a boss. But we're 1 bug away! Huge. Oh. I don't think it could be a boss because we still have moth mummies to kill and Morwing to kill. It's like we have more than one boss, and we have the chapel bug to kill too. Also, LOL at the fucking journal spoiler. Hilarious. We'll have to go read through these at the end of the game. I guess it depends on if... Yeah, interesting. Maybe there are more than 100. Yeah, I loved reading these in Hollow Knight, but I was much better about reading them, I think, as we got them. And I've been pretty bad about it this time, so... The little jingle jangle. I can't. You're so cute. You're just so cute with your little jingle jangly sounds. Surgical symbol. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. surely that's the intended route. Favorite is how much Hornet wants to get to pet fluffy things and how much she hates flies. I'm so glad you had me look at the fly thing before that, or the cape while it smelled of flies, and also the fly stuff. Oh, cack! Oh, no. I was just jumping up there to be an asshole. I was annoyed that they gave you like an entire spot up here to just like tease you. And then they don't let you go past. And there's something up here that we can't do. Nobody needed more City of Tears boys. Just saying with their huh, huh, huh. Huge! You see all that fucking pogoing she was doing in there? Huge. We did go in here. It lit up like we've never been here before, but we did. We have definitely been in here and destroyed some shit. We've done this, right? Yeah. That was all that was in here. Hey dude, sorry you got webbed. Have a better day next time. Is that still accurate? That is still accurate. Huge. Also, hi, Zero. That's a good door. Bye. There's some uppies to the right that we didn't do. Okay. Hold still? Hold? Well, I brought this up in Aggie's YouTube chat. Standing facing the wrong way. Huge. Ow! There was a bench up there. Fuck. Fuck you, bye! You look... Whatever, you function. You function, you function, you function. A weight has been lifted off my shoulder as after a month I finally got my networking net weight. Which one of those words was supposed to be fucking weight? Zero. Net weight working correctly? Weight working correctly? Net weight correctly? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. The other weight. I see it. I see it. I saw it. Okay. Networking correctly. Phew. Okay. I was just looking at the most recent W word that was in there. That's my bad. Congrats. Sorry that I can't read. That's the current weight on my shoulders. Illiteracy. It haunts us all. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. I wanted to bring up the Wario Waluigi conversation. A free bench in this economy, indeed. So Crimbo and I were talking about Wario and Waluigi, which apparently, by the way, Waluigi works correctly as Wuigi in Japanese, but obviously sounds fucking unhinged in like the English version, so they added the L to make it Waluigi. So that was a new thing that I learned. But also was trying to figure out like what the rules would be for other W names. Wuigi is it is very fun to say. So like, is it just L names that get the Wala treatment? Like, would Toad just be Woad? Or Watoad? I would like to know what the rule set is. Also, we did come to the unfortunate conclusion that I can't be Wirtz. That's fucking terrible. But I can be Woots. So Scoots becomes Woots. And Crimbo becomes Wimbo. So we're Wimbo and Woots, and we need to come up with some sort of game that we can play through that would allow us to be Wimbo and Woots. Woots are our alter egos who are mean. But I also would like to hear your WA names. Like, would you be Waziro or would you be Wiro? R and L? I guess maybe that's it. Woad, maybe soft consonants get replaced and harder ones don't. I could see that. I could see that. Maybe it's just a W sound unless it's gonna sound particularly broken, and so then you just add the extra. You just go with the whole name and put the W at the front all by itself. But like, Thrid is gonna be hard to put a W in front of. So would you be Withrid? Would you be Wid? How are we doing this? What's your fucking W name? Okay, I guess we're going down. Going down, down, and little round. Sugar, we're going down, swing. I'll be your number one with a bullet. Loaded gun complex, I'll get in bullets. Oh, you fucking scissor hand me. Rude. Oh. It's dark in here. Why is every place around here so fucking dark, dude? I don't particularly want to go down that hole without having seen the other side. I knew that was gonna hurt. Oh, that hurt so badly that it threw me back to the ground? Okay, fine. Fuck you. Wiro goes hard, yeah. Wimbo and Woots does sound like a detective team. Ridless, Widless, or with Ridless? Waridless? See, I think it's just words. I think the whole entire first consonant chunk has to go. I don't think you can just skip the S but go to the K. Oh, let's see the other side of the door that we were trapped with. I'm busy. Okay. If that was the other side of the door, that's huge. Okay, it is. That means we can take off this Gador marker, which I actually needed somewhere else, and I had taken it away. And I was like, surely I'll remember where that the Gador was without that. I'll just know. I'll just look and see. Surely. What idless? Oh man, Wiro Stay is winning over here. Although I do like Wimbo and Woots. Mostly just as a team name. I don't know that I like them individually all that much. Where the fuck? Oh, there is a... was it this Gador? Because there's something angry behind that Gador, right? Oops. I think that's the one that I took off. Oh, for the English, I feel like it has to start with wa. So if the vowel isn't a, you have to have wa in the front. So it is waskirts? There are only two, by the way. There's Wario and Waluigi, according to Crimbo's research. So we don't have a lot to work with in terms of naming conventions. Oh, new shit! Hey, who are you, new shit? You hurt, new shit. Oh, ouch. The gears also hurt more than you do. Come down here where there's no gears to hurt me. Are you invincible? May I hurt you? I may- Oh! Was that 100? Was that 100? Was that 100? BRB! You're a fucking bee! How do we leave? Get me out of here! Hold on. I know this is not the most efficient way to do things. I don't care. I want Kissy Lips to be proud of me. Gosh damn it, Three Stooges. Oh my gosh. Okay. Just checking that we're going the right way still. Sorry, I don't know my way around here just yet. Okay, we're gonna try not to sit though. Bye. Huge. Okay. I don't know how I missed that, but we're gonna take it. There's a Walupeach rejected concept from Nintendo 64. Interesting. Was it Wapeach? Do we know? Did they ever actually give a name? Damn, this run back's gonna be ass. Walupeachy. I got eaten by the floor! Please. I was really trying not to bench. I did notice, by the way, that Sherma's gone. We bumped into Sherma when we came back through, actually, the first time we'd finished exploring well, hadn't finished, but we'd done some exploring in Act 2 and we came back through and they were in, like, the area, I think they were in the last judge room or something like that. So we have seen them, but I haven't seen them in Act 2 anywhere, I don't think. We warned them that it was bad times out there, though. A lot of the names in the wiki, most people say Wapeach. Okay. Oh. But the Waluigi, if that really is the non-English version, is basically a Waluigi, then it does just feel like we're just taking the initial consonant sound out, you know? That the wa is for English, which is fine. I don't know, man. Wimbo and Woots is sticking, but yeah, Wurtz is a bad, it's just fucking bad. Where were we going? We were really excited to go somewhere. I remembered. Am I gonna get obliterated? Is something gonna just like murder me and I'm gonna have to do that whole run back again? Something's gonna murder me. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. That's such a long run back. Adding EG to the end always makes it better. I still don't know how to do your name though, Thread. Like, are you Wadigi? Withradigi? What the fuck is— oh. Hey, you're back. Tis a blessed bit of luck to find this place, eh, sister? The climb's proved harder than even my best guessing, but there's still some vigor left in these old limbs. Doubly so, now I have a belly full of nectar. Why are you just, like, sometimes here? Might have taken me a beat to build the courage, but I can feel it closer now, the Citadel calling me up. Okay. Withradigi. Okay. Hey, I have 100 bugs. Look at me like dying. I have 100 fucking bugs. Knew I have completed your request, recording many creatures of Farloom in the journal. Ooh, mama. Look here at the marvelous beasts. I need you to know that I was a little bit dyslexic as I was reading the word beasts right there. I thought it was the tatas. It's not. Look here at the marvelous beasts and bugs all listed so beautifully. Miss Grown-Up, so many creatures now you have cut and beat and smashed. Their essences linger on you, their scents mixing with your own. I don't want to smell like dead bugs. I don't want to smell like dead bugs. Ooh, ma, you simply must sample it for herself. Are you gonna fucking lick me? Are you gonna fucking— don't. No. I've been waiting for that moment since the trailer. That was the funniest fucking shit. I'm so glad that people like made a gif out of that immediately. Ah, there's a fucking emote. Oh my gosh. I need this. And you made the emote. Anne. Anna. Why did I keep calling you Anne? I'm sorry. Anna. The forbidden taste. Had to? Yeah, best moment. New understands, ma. To step on such a fierce predator's juices would be divine, but is not right to do. Such behavior is unfriendly. News wished to see many fine beasts, though, Miss Grown-Up. You have surely granted it. All of News' thanks goes to you. I love. Wish granted! Huge! News wish it is granted, but Miss Grown-Up will continue cutting creatures and adding them to our journal, of course.
That's fine.
I will. Knowing creatures' form and habits is an advantage that can decide the outcome of a battle. Recording these details is worth the effort.
Oh no.
Oh yes, it's very much worth it. New hopes you will share your new learnings with her often. And take a gift to help with your huntings, Miss Grown-Up. New will add a pocket to your tool pouch for the bringing of many tools on your hunts. Tool pouch expanded? I guess that just means that we can carry— what does that mean? Oh, we can have more shards. Also, we have $400. We should probably do something about that. Miss Grown-Up has hunted much, so soon is time for New to venture out, she thinks. Keep your sights keen, for to meet in the wilds would be a delight. Ooh, foreshadowing? Foreshadowing? Oh, it also increased— I was wondering about that. If it increased our number of knives and things too. Huge. I would really like to string up my rosaries. I'm so nervous. Being on 1 HP is so annoying right now. I hope they can't reach me from over there. I'm waiting for the other bugs to turn around. Folding is your least favorite part? I literally just don't fold any clothes. Turns out that's an option. I don't mind folding though. My least favorite part is moving the wet laundry. Why am I fucking up the most basic enemies? Is this my first day? Might be. It's fine. We're here. We can string. Although it would be more efficient to string... Shit. It would be more efficient to string at the other one. It's fine. We got a little health back. No, no, I don't pile it. All my clothes hang. All my clothes are on hangers. Well, okay, at least we're down. At least we're at 2 HP. I'm gonna walk back. And we'll go to Bellheart and string them up there. Because I will still be losing my money, don't you worry about it. It's just part of playing Skong. Socks all go in a small container of socks. Those, why the fuck would you? All my socks are the same. I have like 4 pairs of socks and they all just have a little tiny, so socks, underwear, little things have little drawers. Not drawers, but like drawer dividers in a singular. I don't even have a drawer, I'll be honest with you. That shit's on the floor. But they're in little, what are supposed to be drawer dividers on the floor. But those also don't get folded because why? There's not enough fabric. And when all your socks are literally identical, you don't have to pair them up. Okay, you have nothing new to say, but you, hello. I would like to. Oh, you have shard bundles as well? Why did I not know that? I'm sure I did. I just wasn't paying attention. The pile? The pile. That's totally fair. Once I realized that I could just get like 4 or 10 or whatever pairs of the same sock from Bombas and have them all together. Even when I had 2 different designs from Bombas, they just like got split between 2 different baskets. And then you just never have to worry about fucking folding socks or pairing socks or anything. Like, I cannot. But yeah, so those are all like in little individual piles, basically. I like that I went through all this trouble to not die and also to not sit at a bench. Was I thinking I was gonna do a quit out? How was I thinking I was getting back there? I've never done a quit out. I would just have to do this run back anyway. I could have just fucking sat. I have a significant amount of total laundry in a hamper right now because I'm too lazy to put them away. Okay, so here's my other hack for that, is just don't fucking own a lot of clothes. I'm not saying you do, but like I own enough clothes for basically like a week and maybe 2 days. So the worst amount of laundry I have to do is like a load, and then the most amount of laundry that I have to put away is like a load, and it's pretty fucking great. So yeah, again, Miss Ma'am, why did I think that I was... Alright, we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna sit. Learn that if I don't fold laundry immediately, then I have to fold double the laundry later. Yeah, it's a little bit like dishes. I'm the same way with like I would rather have like fewer dishes, like own fewer dishes, and like then if you have to like wash them, you never have like 12 sinks full. You know, you only have enough dishes to fill the sink like once, basically. Which is not feasible if you like entertain a lot. Like I understand that there are reasons to have more, but yeah. Do you also wash all the dish towels and the shower mats for the house, which is taking up a lot of space? I can imagine. Have to wash clothes for my lovely wife. Think how sad she would be if she ran out of clothes, and by sad I mean she would steal my clothes. I think the principle of having fewer clothes, though, still applies. I swear to shit. We've done this, and I still can't fucking figure it out. Okay, that was closer. You're both of the problems? Wonderful. I love folding clothes. I'm not super militant about it, and my clothes are just in a basket because I don't have a dresser or anything, but I love folding clothes. I've been a clothes folder enjoyer since watching the Marie Kondo show and learning how she folds her clothes. Because then everything is like much like more compact. So when I have a dresser again, which I eventually will, my dresser's just in fucking storage. Because I'm crashing at my dad's house and I just don't have space. But when I have a dresser again, I will fold some clothes for sure. And I will fold them the Marie Kondo way, and it will be lovely. Stop! We will eventually, unfortunately, get good at this. Ooh, folding towels is good. Who was I fucking hitting from over here? Okay, good. The last chest of drawers fully organized, though honestly I need to pull out the shorts to air now that it's really short season. That's been a weird thing. So like I don't have room in it's a fucking tiny ass closet that I have in the guest room that I'm in. Which is part of the reason that I only have a week's worth of clothes. And part of it is just minimalism. I was hitting somebody from over here. Good. I think they make you do this without music, by the way, is diabolical. But I also can't have like all of my seasonal clothes in there, so I'll have to switch them out. Although honestly, I just wear sweatshirts kind of year round now, so I should probably just purge everything that's considered summer clothes. I have been on a manic hunt for like something nice enough to wear to interviews in case I ever actually fucking get one. Was that you that I was doing? Good. Oi! We're leaving the room and coming back. I feel like I fucked this up. Folding jeans and towels and jeans is a treat. Folding long sleeve t-shirts is the bane of my existence. Anyway, yes, I'm looking for interview tops, and your comment about long sleeve shirts just reminded me that there was a gentleman at the gym yesterday who was wearing a button-up flannel shirt during a very intense, like, boxing workout, and I have never felt more uncomfortable on someone else's behalf, I don't think, at the gym. Did I fucking figure it out? Oh my gosh. I missed! Oh my gosh. Flannel. Fucking long-sleeved flannel button-up shirt. And they were just like, off to this. I was just doing my little walk. I realized I'm wearing a lot to the gym as well. This is what I wore to the gym this morning. You know, like a hoodie or whatever. But everybody else is in like hoodies or t-shirts. And this person was just in a full-on button-up flannel. It was so weirdly formal. I don't know what the fuck the context of it was. It was very confusing. Will you fuck off? I am host. Okay, I'm less host. A little bit host. Please don't make me do the wall jumpy thing again. Fucking please. Well, the Kentucky Fried Fuck. Yeah, it was quite confusing. He was over, so I'm at the treadmill walking in my hoodie. And he was just like off to the right doing, just punching a punching bag. And then at some point he moved over to like the leg machines. Just doing his whole day, going about his whole life. Why did we come down here, Miss Ma'am? Going about his whole life and his whole day. Just wearing fucking jeans. Not jeans, flannel. There might have been jeans. I don't think there were, though. That's a really good question. What do you pair with flannel? At the gym. He was an older guy too, which is not surprising. That's kind of the crowd that shows up at that time of the day. There's also a lady who like insists, not really insists, but I've only ever seen her on treadmill 1, and there are like 30 treadmills, and she always goes for the same treadmill. And sometimes when she's walking, instead of like swinging her arms, she pushes down on the like arms of the treadmill and like lets her legs kind of just like randomly swing back and forth. I'm sure it's because it's like easing up on her joints or whatever. But it looks so odd out of the corner of your eye. Let me tell you what. You just gonna live down there, dude? You brought your friends, good. Okay, bye. Okay, hi! LOL. I didn't know I could bring you down here. Hilarious. Flannels aren't expensive, but you're gonna ruin that flannel if you sweat in it that much. Yeah, it just looked uncomfortable. They just do whatever and enjoy life. Can confirm. Who's fucking singing over here? Or is it just the people who are up above? I bet it is. That's really funny. It's so weird that that doesn't show up on my map, even though I've been in here multiple times. Down with the round boy! I think I did this guy hitless last time, so I'm a little bit annoyed that I just got hit there, but it's fine. It's fine. I just want to kill him and get his little shit. Good, I fell. That was intentional, so I could pick up the shards on the ground. Damn! What's where worded Twitch censor? It didn't show up as auto-modded. Nice. Oh, if it was censored on your end, then that's your settings. That's your chat settings. Huge? Your stream is massively delayed? Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't dropped any frames yet, so I don't know what... Hopefully we're not having internet problems again. I feel like I should go get that bench up there. Maybe we just keep going, maybe we hit another bench. Oh, you're huge. You're huge and big. And rectangular. Why are you so rectangular? New bug unlocked? I want to look what that bug was that we just killed. Choir Elder, aged former pilgrim, uses their wings to position above threats and crush them under their large shell. Yeah, I caught that part. Why are they so rectangular? I just woke up a lot of shit on the way down there. Didn't know that was a thing. I've only experienced it because I've seen... I only know that because I've seen other people complain about it occasionally. But yes, Twitch can have some sort of thing. You can just ask a bug why they're rectangular. Hadva! You changed your name again! How many Hadvas are there? Hi, welcome in. Can't say no to round boys and get mad when parallelogram boy shows up. Listen. Round boys remain best boys. Huge pogoing. Oh my gosh, Oldpa and I actually had a sub baby today. Whose name is Scrootspa. Stop eating yourself off of every platform. That's unhelpful. Work around. Bye. That looks like a very breakable class over there, huh? Huge! Music is going hard. This is the best. This is the best. Cam made me stand still and listen to this music because that's good. Okay, I didn't mean to break the sign. Sorry to whoever owns this place, but... What do you mean? I don't really want to be one of the pile of dead bugs over here that was trying to get that item, but, like, damn. Yeah, we're always finding holes in the wall, thank you very much. Professional hole finder. Holes in the floor, holes in the wall. Holy! 20 whole centuries! H-Town, thank you for the resub. For the tier 3 resub. We have to decorate a nice little page for A-Town now. And I'm gonna pick out which headband I'm feeling like, which cat ears I'm feeling like. Which very real cat ears I'm feeling like. There we go. Yeah, that's cute. That's cute! A-Town, how are you doing? Favorite professional hole finder. That is indeed us. I love that I don't even have the character anywhere on the screen here. There's a cute for you. Get a nice red out for A-Town. Sore? Why is that? Are you also doing too early to gym? You return! How is cycling? Wait. We're doing a little resub sticker moment. Where you get a hedgie, and I'm just gonna assume that A-Town would like a kitty cat sticker to go with the hedgie. You get extra stickers if you're tier 3. We do have non-kitty cats. If anybody ever wants to know what else we've got, here, let me switch over. We have little orange kitty cats. We have little orange octopuses. And octopenuses, as we've learned recently. We have little buns. We have burbs. And we have... I'm pretty sure these are hamsters. If they're gerbils, I don't fucking know. There is a banui! So yes, and then A-Town has one more decision to make. Which is our cute little background. Where the hedgehog and the kitty cat are gonna go adventuring today. We have a few choices on that too. Alright, A-Town, one choice. Mountains and trees. Flowers and gardens. Cityscapes. Or oceans. They are some in-ear monitors, yes. This one is never not coming out of my ear. I have what can only be described as yap ear, where when I talk, this in-ear monitor comes out. Doesn't matter how expensive this is, how cheap this is, every in-ear monitor comes flying out of my ear when I talk. What I wish... Cityscape? Yeah, Stray? I haven't played that yet. I really wish when I'd been in rural Tennessee, the guitar player for our church band offered to go get custom in-ears made for everybody. And we just never got around to scheduling it, but like, holy shit. I would love to have had custom in-ears done. It was for the band because we used in-ears to listen to all of our different tracks, right? Like if you were listening to the guitarist, the bass player, the drums, the click track, the demo, whatever you wanted in your ears. I wanted everything except vocals, usually. Sorry to the vocalists, but they just weren't... They weren't that good. You loved Stray? Stray's pretty damn good. My wife played it not long ago. I just watched a Let's Play because I'm lazy. Yeah, they're wired earbuds, but they are meant to go like actually in the ear. So they sit all the way in. And instead of just like an earbud kind of thing, basically, which just sits there. Alright, we have a very colorful cityscape today. So this is A-Town's page. With our floating hedgehog, king, queen, whatever, monarch, and a little floating kitty cat too. Someday I'll figure out how to make those all look like they belong together. Today is not that day. But thank you sincerely for 20 whole fucking months and a tier 3. That's huge. Especially for a girly pop who's really been struggling to stream lately. I will not be butthurt at all if anybody has canceled their subscription about it. I get it. I get it. And to everybody who hasn't, thank you. We're hoping to make a comeback. I think I fixed the headaches. So, stay tuned. Alright, we got some serious uppies to do in here though, huh? Okay, we got some silk. That's helpful. Why are they giving us silk though? That makes me nervous. Oh. Can you hang out in the middle here and will it do something else eventually? It goes side to side. Interesting. Okay. I don't quite understand that yet, but I see it. Comeback of the year? Yeah, we hope so. I hope so. Sincerely. I mean, I am still also looking for full-time work, which would also require me to not have headaches all the time. But what would be kind of ideal is if I could do like part-time work and part-time stream or full-time stream. That'd be pretty cool. This looks like... Okay, never mind. I thought that looked like you could pogo over there, but there's just nothing. Glad that's how I use my one and only life on this planet to figure that out. I didn't mean to leave, but we did. Okay. Oh, it's the silk machine. I forgot about those. Are you repairing shit, and was I kind of in your way earlier when I was like... Okay. Note to self. You're mad, I understand. But like, are you killable mad? I don't know. In-ear monitors at the professional level are usually molded to the ear canal to get a tight fit and also have a bunch of separate speakers and channels. Yeah, so we had really nice in-ear monitors when I worked at the church. I have no fucking... or not worked at. Well, I did. I was the piano player professionally. So they bought us really, really nice ones because the guys who were in charge were also like professional level lighting and sound experts. Like one of the guys, when he's not working at the church, like tours with Imagine Dragons to do their lighting. So they knew what to get us for in-ear monitors, and I don't know where the fuck I put them. I'm so mad about it. But they had the standard buds on them, and we were gonna go get the custom fit ones, basically. We were gonna pay extra for that. But the sound was really good. Rude. But you can get like cheapo in-ear monitors that are like $20 from Amazon. I'm so far away, I knew I should have gotten that bitch. Oh, beans. Ah, beans, ah, beans, ah, beans. Ugh. I kind of wish I had another Gador marker because I would love to tell myself to stop trying to go right in this room. Because I simply cannot. Oh my gosh. Hold on, we're gonna hide in this one little spot up here. OMG! It's C! Hi, cuties! OMZ? Is that a thing? Welcome on in! What were we playing? Duck Detective? The Ghost of Glamping. That's the coolest title for a video game I think I've ever seen. If you have time, I need to know what the fuck that was. That's huge. But hi! I'm gonna stand still so I don't spoil anybody on Silksong stuff in case, you don't want to get spoiled. He's gonna get you, he's gonna get you. Yeah, he can try. It's fine. My name's Skirts, by the way, and I mostly play Metroidvanias. We've been on Silksong since it released, basically. And I'm on pace to be the world's slowest Silksong player. So we did recently make some progress in the game, so I definitely know that I'm in spoiler territory for some people. So we'll stand still for a second. But having such a good time. Hope y'all also had a good time with our beloved friend Z. One of my favorite streamers, honestly. Z's streams are just pure good vibes. Funny little game about a duck detective. The dialogue is funny. Man, I need to... Here, I'm gonna screenshot that for future skirts. Could I write that down in my kind of expensive stream notebook? I could. But screenshots are faster, you know? Also, the jingle jangling of this bell dude upstairs is really driving me insane. We might need to go murder that. We might need to go shut a fucker up. Hey, you! Okay, that's not what I meant to do, but hey, you! Okay, we got it. We got it. Huge. Alright, now we can stand still and talk without the fucking sound up there. Oh. I feel like I'm easily overwhelmed by like little noises like that. I have to leave your lab soon. It's powder metallurgy, which sounds cool if you don't know that my school hates spending money on labs and is actively trying to get rid of them to save money. Savings that students won't see, of course, in a degree that desperately needs labs. No, it does sound like a cool lab, though. What is it in reality, if I may ask? Like, what's so uncool about it now that they've cheaped out on it? Yeah, listen, everybody needs to go down the hole once in a while. It's a privilege, in fact, to go down the hole with a professional hole finder such as myself. Also, I just realized I haven't had very much water today. Not good, but it's fine, because I'm free of my headaches mostly, so I can do whatever I want. Alright, I'm gonna move around a little bit now, though. So if anybody needs to leave because of spoilies, I get it! We'll just do some bend tests on some pieces that were pre-made. I would have wanted to see something get metal 3D printed in real time. Ooh, yeah, that's a big difference. That's a thing to be upsetty spaghetti about, for sure. That's not at all what you signed up for. Not at all what the potential could be for that. All right, we need to get our ass uppies in this room and go sit at that fucking bench. I can't. You have such a deliciously squishy head. I don't know what just happened there. Accidentally pressed L something. I think he was trying to bring up my map in combat. Hello? What if we just left? What if we just ran? What if we just... Huge. The music in here is beautiful. Thankfully, somebody from chat, a friend of stream Cam, made me stand still for this when we first got in here and just like turn the music up and just vibe. Because especially like in this main room where it's not muted, it's just so beautiful. So it's actually the only song that I have heard from the official soundtrack, like where I went to Spotify, found the soundtrack. You did! I want to give you credit for that because that was really thoughtful. And I'm really grateful. Anyway, that's the only sound that I went... Song? That's the word. I went to go listen to the song on the soundtrack on Spotify. Too many S words in a row. And have had it on loop a few times. But I don't want to look at the rest of the songs because I don't want to spoil myself, you know? So I'm careful. Don't jump into the don't do that, ma'am. Talking to me. It's unfair as I already heard the Widow song without the screaming in the game. That's still one of my favorite. Ah! I'm trying to use the fucking Widow command in chat. Will you all fucking leave me alone? Hold on. Just let me stand still. I was gonna use the clip where we actually got to... That's still a bug. Like, still a bug in the game. Not this kind of bug, but, like, error kind of bug. LOL. We're just gonna farm this for a second. Other track I love is the Bellheart track and also one of the later boss ones that will remain unnamed. Thank you. Go to your lab. Enjoy budget cuts. Thanks for hanging out, Gam. Been looping a few songs from the Mugenics soundtrack. Nice. I accidentally got... Okay, there's a Panic at the Disco song, and it came on... I don't even think I'd heard this song before, but it was on my gym playlist. I could just have a random one from Spotify. It's called The Death of a Bachelor. Apparently it's 10 years old. But I don't know where I was when that came out, but I missed it. Anyway, it's a bop. I like Panic at the Disco. And so they got the Death of a Bachelor. But I keep singing it. I only know like the one line from the one chorus, and I keep singing it as the Death of a Salesman. Like the book that we all probably had to read in fucking middle school. I feel like it's a fairy tale curse because I literally can't stop singing the Death of a Salesman. Stop! Stop! Stop. No, that's the problem, Amanda. My brain is so good at like mixing up words in lyrics all the time because I just don't know lyrics anyway. But like there's a hymn, My Hope is Built on Nothing Less. I could not have told you what the fuck hymn I was singing in my car the other day, but I just had my hands are gross, my hands are gross, my hands are gross, my hands are gross. And I just couldn't stop singing it because my hands were in fact gross. Because I'd touched shit at the gym and it was freaking me out. So I was just singing about my hands are gross. Okay? But it is my hope is built on nothing. My hope is built. So my brain took the my ha. It knew that the my ha would go together, and it knew that the rest of the lyrics would fit in there, and it just made its own song at 7:30 in the morning, and it was very unfortunate. You did that in school too? Let's go. We all read Death of a Salesman. Well, now there's a song for it. Accidentally. I'm not sure how Panic at the Disco feels about that, but I don't have to heal. It is huge. Okay. I feel less scared now. Okay, I am re-scared again. Okay, huge. Your little jingle jangles are so funny. Also, it took me until this point in the game to realize that a good time to hit those fuckers that fly back and forth is not when they're flying at you, but right before they start flying and you pogo off of them. It took me until 97 hours into the game to figure that out. One of the ones that the teacher made us take turns to read aloud. Oh my gosh, that's bringing back some memories. I was always very good at reading out loud. Not that you would know it from me reading chat messages. But I actually really looked forward to that. That felt like a one skill that I had. In fact, when I first started streaming, I really wanted to do a like Skirts After Dark segment at the end of stream where I read bedtime stories to everybody. But I stream in the middle of the day for the United States, so that didn't work out. You got picked on a lot for having a good reading voice. Oh my gosh, I can see that. I can see that. And then you ended up doing reading out loud as a streamer. You were just practicing for this wonderful future. May I enter in here? What is in here? Great bugs, you who weep as your kingdom fades, join me upon the stage. Oh? Together we shall inflame the passion of Farloom. Alright, Rude. I was ready. I was fucking ready. I don't know what that is, but I was ready for it. Also, there's stuff down that I haven't done yet. Or is this another lie? Is this the thing that I can't do? Oh. Is this a boss fight? We had 80 rosaries. That was weird. Oh my gosh! Fucking finally! I thought we weren't gonna get Cutie up here, but we got Cutie up here! Oh my gosh, this just became a million times easier to get back. What do you mean I don't have to do that fucking run back from blasted steps? Oh, I could marry you. Come here. I'm gonna play for you instead. That's right. You get it out. Sing it all out. Oh. I'm so happy. I'm happy. Oh, good job, cutie. Here. You may have a bell as well. And a bench. Do I need more money? I need more money. This is why we have all of our money wrapped up, okay? Because we would have lost this. Huge. Also, we are so short on mother-loving shell shards. What are you? Oh my god! Oh my god! It's a fucking travel station. It's Grand Central Station out here, y'all. You just look like you go somewhere, I gotta say. The ceiling looks like it goes somewhere. Holy! Oh my gosh, we can go back down to Underworks this way, and then I forgot there was something up here. Yeah, I'm gonna make a gross sound effect about it every time, don't you worry about it. You don't go anywhere yet. There are so many! This world is so large! What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay. I think any kid who's clever in any capacity is fascinated by the fucking money tube system things. Yes. Do they probably have a name? I feel like I knew it once in my life. It's gone. Yes. At the banks. Getting to travel in one. Yes, this is a fudging dream come true. Lydiated! OMG! How are you? Yeah, this tube travel system is dope. Who else got to travel in tubes? I think they're in the Jetsons movie, maybe? Which, by the way, I'm still so annoyed. I called it when Crimbo and I were playing Escape Academy. There was an enemy computer AI system that was like cartoony, and I was like, that looks like something from the Jetsons. And I looked it up, and it was Rudy from the Jetsons, and I was so right. And I posted a comparison in my Discord, and nobody acknowledged that I was right. I just need you to know I was right, okay? It had the same squiggly fucking smile, same color background. It was fucking identical, okay? And they also traveled in little tube thingies. That's the rest of that rant. Even in the supermarkets they used to put them in. Where do I feel like I also saw these? Somebody used to like deliver inter-office mail that way too. I've never worked, like, if I worked in an office that like had the capability of sending mail like that, 1000%. Like, I would never send an email again. In fact, can we replace emails with tube letters? Like, is that a thing that we can make happen? I want to say, if anybody in this chat ever becomes a billionaire, first of all, billionaire should be illegal. But second of all, get yourself back down to the 900 million range by spending a bunch of money on installing worldwide tube mail. Please, for me. That's my request. I want to travel in tubes. Get me off the freeway forever. Yes. Yes. 900 million peasants. Exactly. Listen, if you got 900 mil, you're fine. You're a good person, okay? But if you have $1 billion, you're a bad person. It's just that little difference. Once you get to the it's babuja from there. Your husband had one in an old job? Oh my gosh. I am so... I didn't think I could get more jealous. I'm so jealous. I actually wanted to work at a bank just so that I could use them. You know? Like, I have no interest in helping people cry at me about, like, how they don't have money in their account. I think working at a bank has got to be kind of rough sometimes, right? Like, you're dealing with a lot of people who think they maybe have money in there and then they realize they don't. I don't know. Sounds like a bad time. But you get to work with the tube thingies. Sorry, I just smacked a bunch of shit with my in-ear monitor wire. Remember being a little kid while my mom drove through a bank that used those? Yeah! I feel like plenty of banks still do. I had a bank account like as a kid, but it was at a local bank in Chicago. So when I went to college in Texas, I started banking with Chase because they were, as far as I knew, nationwide. Fun fact, the only state that they don't actually operate in is Tennessee, which is where I ended up living later. So, oops. But I signed up with Chase online and never set foot in a Chase bank until when I got my student loan refund money. And the check was so big, sorry to brag, that I had to go to an actual, like, bank and hand them the check and be like, here, it's real money, please let me have it. So yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, in however many years it's been since college, I've been in a bank once, so I never get to use the tubey thingies. Gonna find some older people to ask, and then I realize he's gonna be half a century this year and used to work in a bank. Let's go. Not quite old, but old enough. Aged enough. Aged. No story there, just memories. Yeah, they were fun memories. I wish I had more memories of tubey thingies, to be honest. I still can't believe we can just go wherever we want. We're just gonna go for the fun of it. Part of your fam worked in a bank. Don't think with tubes. Did you have tubey banks in your home country, Anna? Like just in general, was that a thing? I don't know how prevalent they are is why I'm asking. That's not a thing you read about in the news about like other countries' tubey bank systems. You know what I mean? I mean, I guess if Z's got some in the UK. Saw a DIY tube system once powered by vacuum cleaners. Do you remember an old post office looking pretty old? Yeah. Ooh, interesting. I bet post offices would have used them like internally as well. I did have the cool S. Not only in school. I want you to know who taught me the cool S. It was my next door neighbor. I was probably 5. And we were outside playing with sidewalk chalk, which I feel like is the quintessential way to learn the cool S. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll draw it for you. But the cool S, she taught me with sidewalk chalk. It's more fun when you actually get to watch somebody draw it, but you know what I'm talking about? It's the cool S. You know, you got like 3 lines and then 3 lines and a little hat and then a little hat and then the like little squiggles. Cool S is global at this point. Yeah, I saw somebody on Instagram the other day putting it on like a cupcake, but they did... Let me show you where they went wrong. It's hard to do it wrong, actually. They had... Hold on. This is clearly more important than the game. They had straight lines on their S, and it infuriated the comments on Instagram. They were like, "You're doing it wrong!" So this person had to remake their cakes or cupcakes or whatever they were making and go again. And this was like not a large business. Like this is just one lady who makes cupcakes on the side, but it happened to just blow up and go viral. And she was like, so anyway, lesson learned. Just don't do the cool S unless you do it correctly, because this is precious to people. It's all we have left in this world is the cool S. And if you're not going to do it right, don't mess with this, okay? You can't break my heart in a new way. The news is bad. The environment's bad. Everything's bad. Don't mess up the fucking S, okay? It's all we have. Cool S was the coolest shit. When I was little, it's how you knew someone was chill. And they had hand drawn in whiteout. Oh my gosh, I forgot there was more to it. So let me tell you, let me see if I can remember. This is gonna be a stretch of my memory here. And this is clearly an important use of all my pages. Do I have an empty page in here? Empty enough. Okay. She actually used that cool S at the beginning of the word smile, and every letter in it was like cool in a different way. So I think the M was just rounded. Was the M rounded or was the M pointy? No, I can't quite remember. Okay, well, I remember what the L was, so we're gonna go with that. Ooh, no, I do remember. The I, okay. The I had a sun over it. This is not gonna make any sense when you see this scale of things. This is so dumb. This is so dumb, okay? Hold on. We're going back to... Okay, so... we had the fancy S, we had a little bubble letter M, a little bubble letter I, with a sun for the dot. And then the L was like a palm tree. And then a little fancy E. And like, this is what this woman... I was 5, she was like 7. This is what this young girl... taught me with sidewalk chalk. And I felt like my world had been unlocked. You know, that was like such a cool, like, older kid, younger kid, even if we were like a year or two apart, you know, like that level of like passing on the knowledge was so sacred. And I was like, I'm cool now. I was decidedly not cool. But I felt cool inside and nobody told me differently. And it was pretty great. It was pretty great. Hey, who are you?
Faladin.
Who are you? Anyway, smile. It was pretty great. So if you want to impress a young person today, don't just teach them the fancy S. Go further. Get the fancy I and the fancy L. Thanks, Manda. I wish I had half the confidence I had through middle school. I was unstoppable. I tell the story all the time, but I wore a Laura Ingalls Wilder dress, apron, bonnet made by my grandmother to school, not for Laura Ingalls Wilder Day, just because I was vibing. And nobody said anything. That's how confident I was. I was just like, this is what we're doing today. Why are you not in your garb? And they were like, fair point. That was middle school. I went through junior high, middle school, whatever you want to call it. The nerdiest dork you could have possibly seen. And I was flourishing. And I appreciate that about younger me. She was badass. And now I'm like, somebody in the gym looking at me? Oh no, I'm wearing normal clothes. I'm not wearing a flannel. So yeah, I need some of that just like unbridled confidence. I was probably just naive is what it was. I didn't even think people could make fun of you for that. And I was just crazy. It was badass. Like, I just can't imagine now doing that. On YouTube a few months ago and saw one of my very old videos. They're very old. I need to put some new YouTube content out. But Crimbo and I are working on that. We're going to put some collab content out on YouTube. Did have that queen energy. Thank you. It's so funny because somebody once asked me if they could be a queen. because people used to call me the queen of the internet all the time because I had so many Twitter accounts and stuff. And somebody's like, can I be a queen? And I was like, if you have to ask, no. And again, like, who says that? Who says that? Bananas. The other way around, had zero confidence going through school probably until my early 20s. And I found myself in management, and that was giving me so much confidence. Ooh, oh, I love that for you. What a cool growth journey. Maybe we all have that upward trajectory in our confidence and self-love. I'm working on it. Literally reading a confidence book right now. Although I hate the author so much that most of what I've read so far I have underlined in red, which I do hate the color red. I've been underlining the book. I've actually annotated a book for the first time in my life because I hate this book so much. But that's fun because that means that I'm confident in what I believe should be a good book, and I am confident this is a bad book. Still riddled with doubt some days, but I've definitely got outward confidence. Yeah, and I think that, like, the fake it till you make it thing is a little bit of annoying advice, but on some level it works, right? Where, like, if you can just go out there and, like, project I guess it's manifesting is what it is, right? Just manifest the confidence that you want, and eventually your reality will catch up. If you keep telling yourself, I'm good at this, or I'm good at this, whatever, good at that, you have a better chance of getting there, you know? It's like me changing the way that I talk about how I am with money. Where, like, I used to say I'm so bad with money, how funny, I just can't stop spending on, like, fountain pens and shit. And now I'm just like, no, I'm good with money. I do have fountain pens that I enjoy spending money on, but I'm good with saving my money when I need to. And I have a much better fighting chance when I say that. Only time I felt cool I was in taking concert photos. Send me some. I want to see. That does sound very cool. There's a lot of really good, like, confident energy usually at a concert because, like, again, you kind of have to fake it till you make it. So I could see that being a very, like, inspiring place for that. Z is correct. You are also just cool regardless. Hello, I literally spend hours of my life watching you swatch inks. That's that's how cool I think you are. We are all cool. I like this group a lot. It's a fun couple of years. Hung out with local bands when I lived in Dallas. Ooh. Oh, there's like a 2% chance you would have photographed somebody that I knew. Interesting. That sounds like a lot of fun. Speaking of confidence, I am confident that I have no idea who the fuck this person is on the screen. Flick the Fixer is a great name, though. I feel like Flixer the Fixer would be, like, maybe we should call him Flixer. Glad I caught you for a moment, miss. You've done a fair service to this camp, given much more than most. I've been thinking on all your efforts and set to making a little something to repay him. Or is he the person that is Flick the first one that we met? Are they the first one that we met? Okay, I don't know. But Flick's cool. Flick's round. It's only a token, really, but I've put all my talent into it, much as I've got. Something to keep you company on the lonely roads above. Is it a round bug to keep me company? Is it a tiny Sherma plush? Could you imagine if you could get a tiny Sherma plush in the game? Hold on to it on your travels, and remember that you're always welcome down here with us. It's me! Oh, that's so cute! It's me! Oh! Small sculpture inexpertly but painstakingly crafted as a symbol of enduring friendship. Breaks into 60 shell shards. I would fucking never. What do you mean? I would never. Oh, a symbol of enduring friendship? Don't go thinking fears are keeping me from my own pilgrimage. Just a lot of work still to do here and a few bugs able to do it. Oh my gosh, my little heart. I will never break it. I would farm shards for hours instead. No, it should be illegal. Why is it an option that you can break it? That's crazy. If there's an achievement for breaking that, I will never get it. It's up there with the I will never get the kill Zote or like abandoned Zote achievement. Speaking of which, why have we not Zoted all day? Precept 11. Mothers will always betray you. This precept explains itself. I always I always want to make a dead mom joke there. But I should probably... You know what? You know who's really good at the dead mom jokes? Taylor Tomlinson. I desperately want to go see her show someday. She's got that shit on lock. There's one that's going around like Instagram right now. It's a little clip of her talking about how her mom got cremated. I think it's from her newest Netflix special. But that like her dad had some of the remains like under his TV and like insisted on trying to give them to Taylor after he was deciding that he was going to get remarried because he was like, I can't have her in the house with my new wife. And Taylor was like, yeah, there was a point where like at a younger age, she would have been bothered if somebody else had like their dead ex-wife in the jar. But she's now at a point in her life where she's like, I don't care, man. If you guys want to hang out, that's fine. As long as I get to watch what I want to on the TV, she can hang out under there. We'll just watch it all together. Time for bed. Up early tomorrow. Heck yeah. Have the best eeps. Thank you again for the rain and for being adorable as always. Yeah, have good eeps. Sweet dreams of cute little hornet statues. And tubey things. You know what? Dream of tubey things. That'd be fucking cool. I want to have that in my dreams. Instead of dreaming about my old church in Chicago that was fucking hateful, could I have a tubey dream? Where I just travel around the world in tubes? To be or not to be? Okay, we still need to get some pale oil. Sure. I'm gonna look around and see if there's anything else that we need. Anybody else who might want to give us like a questy quest? I don't think so though. I would think that maybe Moss Home person. I guess they just wanted more of the mossy things. I think we've probably given them all we've found. We have given them all we found. Oh, we do need to go. We need to, oh, I wonder if you're the double jump. Shit. No, you would be another crest probably. Who the fuck has double jump? Hoomst. Definitely need to go back through Sinner's Road. It's bananas to me that Citadel is easier than Sinner's Road so far. It's rude, actually. But so cool we can come back here. Why did I die up here? I guess I did. Alright, let's just go back and get our stuff. Let's get our stuff. Let's take another bite of this bagel that is still actually surprisingly squishy. You coming down here, Blubs? Huge. Favorite room in the game? I see, I see. So an hour is just starting at the bottom and practicing moving and fighting my way to another place above. It probably is a good practice room, yeah. That worked out better than expected. Okay. Should have gone to get my shit first. Hi, cutie patootie. Okay. It's just nice to make your friend. It's just nice to make your friend purr. Yeah, that is a really good practice spot since it's right next to a bench. LOL. Huh. Cool. Oh! Silk Eater. Oh! Oh, right. Okay. The last one of these we got was from... Styx? Is that the name of... Creeperooski? Over here? Creepy boy. Yeah. Creeperooski. And we have used it once. I don't remember what we were doing. I think probably doing the last judge run back and I was tired of getting my shit. Okay, right. We can't do this yet. Hornet did not consent to you being your slave. Please don't bring her into your thing. 1000%. Every time we've talked about consent in a serious way on this channel, I've brought up like an example that somebody gave, like why it feels so weird when somebody else, like let's say it's from a BDSM perspective, right? Somebody has their partner on a leash in public. That's a thing that's happening between the two of them, and they both consented to that, one would hope. But everybody else in the room also has to consent. So if you're doing that on a public sidewalk, everybody who's on the sidewalk needs to consent, you know? Everybody who's driving by. And that's why those things are hard to do in public, because you did not get the consent of everybody in the room. And same is true for poor Hornet, who did not consent to being a slave. Oh, you followed me, huh? How do you feel about that decision right now? Okay, we're getting better at that. Good. I can see us as a good practice room. Lots of different bugs to learn. Ask Jim Jr. I would love to say that I know that reference, but I don't. Bye! Huge! Okay, we're doing better at those. Community's name for a boss? Just realized you might not have found Ash Jim yet. Who is he? I don't think so. These things are much more annoying to fight when you can't really bounce on their heads. Okay. We're getting up to where we died the first time through here. Let's try not to do that. I am still curious how I can hit this and get back down in there. To go sideways? Maybe I should just leave it sideways? Phew! I didn't mean to! Those things are annoying, bruh. There better be an achievement for freeing every single one of those tiny moths. I'm just kidding, but like, also not kidding. It's a whoosh machine! Okay. Okay. First shrine. I'm only leaving to go sit on a bench really quickly because I don't know what the fuck is in the first shrine. And I'm a little nervous that I'm gonna have to run all the way back here and I don't want to. So I'm going to do a little cheaty cheat and go sit on my ass. Like so. And then we'll go back. Huge. Huge! Okay. Also, I'm so sorry, but I'm so hungry. There was a bench right here, lol. Okay. Okay.
Gafama.
I'm being spoken to by a child's tent. I don't know how I feel about this. Oi, you there!
Ah, Elos.
Wanna buy some meth? That is exactly the vibes. That or I'm about to get fucking flashed. Wanna see my dick? It was you, wasn't it? Ringing that great clanging bell just now, right when I'm trying to get some sleep? Probably. Oh. You're cute! You're cute! You're cute! You're cute! You're cute! You look at how round! Look at how round! I'll buy your meth. Admit it, you done it. You shifty little bell runger. You've chosen a curious place to rest, sir. Do you perhaps know something of this shrine and its companions in the lands below?
Gevig Gero.
Oh, so you ask funny questions as well as cutting bells free, huh? You certainly ain't a pilgrim, but you're clearly not of the choir either. No, I know exactly what you are. A bell-ringing lout! That reminds me, I think. Will somebody try to use the vanish command in chat, please? I think I put a different Team Cherry insult. There it is. I don't actually have a vanish command. I just have a fucking Soggy Vagabond reference because I love Zod. Anyway. I couldn't remember what it was, so thank you for sacrificing yourself on the altar there, Amanda. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I need to add one that says you're a bell ringing lout. Oh, it's so... I love Zod so much. Not as much. No, that's not true. As much as, Bretta. Bell ringing loud and a weirdo. Oh yeah, true. A bell ringing loud, a weirdo. Jeez. This is what I was expecting somebody to say when I showed up to school dressed as Laura Ingalls Wilder, by the way. I was expecting somebody to say that I was a weirdo, and nobody did. Don't you realize what you've done, waking that shrine back up? That bell has rung out far and wide. The wretched and the lost will have heard its call. They'll be making their way here now. Well, what's done is done, and what's wrong is wrong. Just make sure you come back up here soon, you lout. You can help me deal with all the dirty little pilgrims and desperate scavengers who turn up. Why would I deal with the pilgrims? The shrine awakens, it calls out to him, you see. It's safe here. Come on over, ringing in the ears of every lost pilgrim and grubby so-and-so unlucky enough to have made it to this blasted citadel with their wits intact. Oh, if time permits, Sir Bug, I shall visit again. Okay. Just want to make sure we got to the end of that. Oh my gosh, it's Bretta the Beloved. Clever. Clever not allowing me to jump over the edge of your map. You don't know me. Okay. Huge. What's left? As in, what is to the left? Oh, this is a large open space. Ow! Turns out you can be a chicken shit and you can beat a new kind of Emily. The great swole emotes. Huge. Not your most used emote, but it's the only emote that I've gotten you. Death threats if you ever remove it. That's hilarious. There's another one! Are you fully reset or nah? Ouch. Looks like nah. Okay, huge. Used a lot of tools there though, unfortunately. LOL. I didn't mean to go down the hole. I didn't even know that this was a door, so that's crazy. Yeah, well that makes two of us, Amanda, but like I don't know how to fight them. I'm tooling them to death. Sure, Jan. Listen! I was trying to jump over it and go this way. Because I was intrigued. There's more of you. Bitch, I don't have time. I don't have time. You looked hittable for a minute there. This looks like a gauntlet. Okay. If you like money and shards, you'll eventually learn them. We'll see about that. That's a sure, Jan. Right back at you, actually. Pfft. That was like a bad time, is what that looks like. Which is not terrible because, like, there is a bench right there. But I had more exploring to do from side to side. Oh, maybe I can't get side to side. Okay, hold on. This was, I think, the elevator that wouldn't go down. Because I didn't... Ooh, but do I have the thing now? I did pick up a thing. The white key. Surgical implement. Okay. Okay. So we can go back there. Oh, gosh damn it. I just walked into that big boy's legs. Alright. You know what we're gonna do? Oh, hey, we have a new name for this area now. Songclave. Okay, huge. Oh, damn, we're gonna have to come up with a fucking name for that? That sounds like... Alright, we'll get to work on your city names, y'all. Building up Songclave. Empty your pockets, okay. Bring us pins of the choir bugs. Okay. Can do. And then that will give me some money for this one, although I think I probably have enough money. I could probably... Let's just do that one really quickly. And we'll pick up this. We'll go look for a wandering merchant. Let's get some $300 back. For one thing, since we just have this, I'm just going to use it. Don't at me. We just discovered that this was Songclave, so yeah, perfect timing. Okay, and we granted a wish. We're doing great on the wishes today. I can't believe stream is almost over, actually. Sung Cleveland? Cleveland, maybe? Damn, no, that doesn't work. Okay, here's gotta review the rules. Hold on. Yeah, thank you. I was literally about to do it. So they all have to rhyme with the original city name. So Chicago rhymes with Chicago, Atlanta rhymes with Atlanta. Like, they sound just like the original, say, Cincinnati, right? Sounds like Cincinnati. So they have to rhyme with the original, and they have to be a portmanteau. So combining something from the area. But it doesn't have to be, so like Shellwood isn't anything with Shell. It's Cincinnati because there's a Splinter boss in there. So you can fudge it if you want to be really clever. It's your first day. Yeah, but they do all, the biggest thing for me that makes it work for me is when it rhymes with the original city name. Like Slaberdine. That's good. You know what I mean? And then we smush together the original name with something about the area. So it could have something to do, because we haven't done choral chambers yet either. So it could have something to do with like choirs and stuff too, you know, like soprano something, or I don't know, a clef something, choral. I've genuinely spent time on like the Wikipedia page for like largest cities in the US. They don't have to be US cities. But like largest cities in the US, largest cities in the world. And I will just like scroll through. That's how committed I am to this bit. I need you to know. That's how I came up with Philadelphia, I think. I think that was the one. You are cute and small! Scared pilgrim! Oh my gosh! So you found this place too, sister? The Citadel's grand promise has been strangled away by cursed thread, but at least the great bell here grants us some sanctuary. We're amongst the blessed few, granted just a little more living. The Citadel chose us, granted us a little more living. For what purpose, though? Who could say? Oh, you have a very soothing voice. You sound like Kate Blanchett as Galadriel. And there's a little bench out here, too? How many benchies? You're cute back there. Oh, hold on. I'll start with you because I saw you first. Wow. But yeah, no rush on any city name. We will get there when we get there. But just keep it rolling in your noggin. This is the best part of this game, by the way. Just so good. Okay. I need to figure out how to go lefties and righties. At some point, I also need to figure out how to go uppies from somewhere in here, too. I missed an uppies. Tell me more. Oh, there's two of you. It's a bad time. Was the uppies in here? Is that why I didn't see it? Oh, it's the uppies in here that requires like a double jump. Okay, so that we could mark on the map though with a skishu if we have any more skishus left. We have one more skishu left. Okay, so I do want to go look for Lost Bebe. Don't follow me down here! I wonder if you can trap the enemies in that tunnel. That'd be really funny. Okay, I was going back down here. Gonna keep you up at night, you already get bad sleep? No! My sleep has actually been okay since doing this 5:30 in the morning gym routine, lol. Once more with feeling. Someone's got a real good Dung Defender ass sounding voice down there. Oh, okay. Can't believe that thing followed me in here and then got yeeted. Also can't believe that's the safer path back. Yeah, I've been trying to go to bed, like, actually on time to give myself the opportunity, because I am determined to not be the one who misses the first day of too early to gym. That's gonna be Crimbo's responsibility to fuck that up. I'm just gonna walk in here for a second to... I know we don't actually have a map up there, but could I just have a map up here, please? Ba-ba-ja-ja. I guess we could still go uppies in that other space over there, though, actually. I was gonna go get some... I need to kill some shit, huh? I should not have just blown by everything in here, because I need their spikies. Okay, how many of these things did we just get? 2? Okay. Not bad. Not bad! It's my favorite crest so far. I've been on the same one for a while, I feel like. Reaper. I feel like I've been on Reaper for a really long time, just because the extra silk has been so helpful. But I only have 3. I still haven't gotten the one from the Ant Chapel thing. I haven't even finished like loading these out. That's so funny. But yeah, the movement I'm now pretty used to, which helps. But yeah, I think for a first playthrough, it's just a really comforting one to have. Maybe that's why I'm feeling better about pogoing in this than I ever did in Hollow Knight, is because of the pogo on this crest. I hadn't actually thought about it. So yeah, how many pins do we need? 12. These ding-dongs weren't in here before, so I see what I assume that that's because we... Maybe not. These are not pilgrims. I guess we could just farm these 2 idiots, actually. Why not? I am really curious, since we'll be back at Hollow Knight, in June. Yeah. Only one of them seems to drop a pin. Hunter has so much aura. I hope we get to come back and do some more playthroughs of this where I try out more of the crest. I feel like I'm doing a really good job of forcing myself to use the tools a lot, which I know was a complaint some people had, that like people on their first playthrough just really didn't take advantage of the tools. So I'm trying not to be that person. But I definitely haven't played around with the crests all that much. Can't admit. Oh, but yeah, I was saying that, like, I'm planning to do Hollow Knight again this year for my streamiversary in June. And I'm really curious if I'll be better at pogoing in that game because of all the pogoing that I've done in this game. I'm just, like, I don't know. Mainly used Wanderer. So much aura, pretty good DPS if you don't get hit. You would never get hit. Listen, you can say that, game. Like, I know you've worked on, like, Steel Soul runs of this, which is just not in my future at all. See what I mean, though? We're getting some timing down. Finally beat P3. Let's... Oh, 111%. That's so tantalizing. That's so tantalizing! I'm still at 106% on my most playthrough. Fave is a late game one. Yeah, I'm excited to see what else we get. Like I said, I assume, and don't tell me, but I assume we get one from the Ant Chapel asshole that I don't want to deal with right now. And I don't know of any others yet. Do you think Silksong has made me better at Hollow Knight? Honestly, I just went back to Hollow Knight last week and pulled off a P5 run with no warm-up. That's crazy. Yeah, I think just because the skill difficulty is higher on this, like, I'm just curious what that looks like from a fresh playthrough of Hollow Knight for me. Obviously the movement is different, so that's gonna be confusing to get used to, like, not floating and shit. Not that I feel like I'm, like, used to it. Hey. Bitch! That's what you get for interfering with me picking up my pin. How many pins? 8. Okay, we can do this. Most hated asshole in the game. Didn't Archipelago Hollow Knight run a few months ago and kept trying to do Hornets float all the time? Yeah! Oh my gosh, Sue! Welcome on in! How are you? Did you get to watch any of Aggie's Resident Evil playthrough last night? I'm so curious how that went. And to answer your question, Skong is going fucking great. I mean, I'm terrible at it, but I'm having the best time, which is the important part in a video game, I feel like. Pick it up. Thank you. Even though the gameplay is very different, it strengthens your reaction and general skill. Yeah, and again, the fact that I like could not pogo to save my fucking life the first time I played Hollow Knight. Now I was also playing keyboard the first time through, and I am curious how much of it was just that, because I think I improved a little bit just by switching to controller for our second playthrough. Woke up for the last 20 minutes of the RE stream and finished VOD like half an hour ago. Let's go. In case you're wondering, we're farming these two assholes because this guy drops a thing that I need. And instead of just killing all of the enemies, we're just killing the ones that are right by the front door. You know what I mean, Jellybean? Perfect VOD farm kind of game? Yeah. I wish I could watch it without getting nightmares. I also wish Aggie streamed fucking earlier, because I'm gonna... it was really nice when he was streaming early for the, charity stuff. So then I could actually stay up and watch some of it. Got 7 whole hours of moderating in every day. Yeah, I am gonna do a collab for that one. I am. Crimbo and I are working on it. We're being perfectionist, as is not surprising. Ow, motherland. That was exciting. Yeah, so Crimbo and I are going to do pre-recorded sessions of Outer Wilds and put those on YouTube, basically, in like 90-minute segments. What we're waiting on right now is that we want to have like a little intro bit that goes before all of them, so we don't have to record an intro every time. Not unlike the, like, a little bit similar to how Game Grumps have it, where it's like, hey, I'm Grump, I'm not so Grump, and we're the Game Grumps. Just, like, not a catchy jingle, you know? Just a little introduction, like, hey, I'm Skirts, I'm not so Skirts. And we're the Scrimbo. But yeah, once we get that recorded and we want to, like, make a little animation in Canva, it's go time, baby. So we both have Outer Wilds. It was on sale the other day. We both already bought it. I don't know why I bought it, actually. Because I'm just going to be watching Crimbo play. But it's how we did Blueprints, and it worked out really well. Where, like, he plays it on Discord, and I just, like, watch from afar. And we both just yap through it, and it was really fun. Gotta wait till 1:30 a.m. again? Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do that, because my dumb butt needs to be in bed by 8 p.m. for my new gym routine, and Aggie starts at like 7 p.m. my time. So I get like an hour of Aggie streams. I was having a nice little rhythm there, sir. Huge. This is the last one. Oh, did I already pick up the last one? I did pick up the last one. Okay. Back we go to Songclave. Huge. Got a dip. Thank you. We're ending in about 8 minutes anyway. Previously on Outer Ballsy. Is Uppies the way to go? Uppies is the way to go. Huge. Will you get out of my way, bruh? I just want to go Uppies. You gonna jump down here? You You are, but you know what? You're gonna miss me by a little bit, so that's fine. I love this rectangle man. You know what I said earlier about this bro being too rectangular for my tastes? I take it back. Just rectangular enough. Gosh damn it! Alright, can't speed through this room. An attempt was made. But I'm stupid. We can't just do that, turns out. LOL. Fine pin deposited. Heck yeah. And we got a heavy rosary necklace out of it. $220! Huge. Okay, so I feel like we should probably go down. Get our shit. And then take the... What else did I have to do? To find a wandering merchant. Or keep going through the ascend. I don't want to ascend just yet. We just got here. Oh yeah, this key. Which we can use... Sorry to keep entering and exiting the menu. The key was over here. So yeah, let's just see if we can run our way back down. Okay, huge. Okay. My float failed a little bit. It's fine. Stop. You know what? There's a little bit of silk right here. Let's just grab it. And I think if we can get to that door... really fucking chaotic way to go through here. If we can get to the door that we're looking for... Hi, cutie. Here. Have a bell. Then that's a good place to wrap up for stream. I just want to unlock it before I forget that I have the key, you know? Lol. Do you fucking scare the shit out of me? This is nothing. Why am I going this way? This is nothing. This dude is just in the way. I'm gonna die right here. Let me tickle your toes. He did not, in fact, let me tickle his toes. Rude. I know. Hold on. It's the law. It's the law. Okay, now we can leave. Huge. Oh, we're tracking the lost wandering thing. Oh boy. Okay, helpful. I didn't mean to be doing this quest right now, but okay. I don't know where that scent just went. Good. Everybody and their mom is here. Gosh damn it. Okay. The dog would love to be pet, yes. Actually, the dog would not want to be pet right now. Dog is freaked out because there are storms. You can get out of here. You can't fly. This is ridiculous! I'm impatient is what it is. It's 5:30 and dinner's ready and I would like to go, but I also really want to see where this next sniffa goes. Okay, Sniffa goes in here. No! Okay, well at least we know where we're going. We're going into this little side room. I'm just marking it for a second. I don't know why. My stuff's there. I like know that I have to go there. I know! Huge. Just die! Okay, huge. Hi! Oh my gosh, it's you! Hi, cutie! It's Jubilana! What a turnip! I'd feared 'twas naught but meself left sane about these halls. Seems as old bug's luck has not yet worn thin. Oh my gosh! Look at this little worm-faced friend. It was more than luck that saw me to you, madam. I promised the wish of bugs concerned for your safety. I urge you to head their way now, beside the old bell, up and over. A small settlement has formed there, and the bell, reawakened, seems to ward away the worst of the Citadel's many dangers. A settlement? In these long haunted halls? Are you telling naughty little lies, dear one? Well, I suppose there's not too much danger in going and seeing the truth for myself. We did it! Huge! Be away then, dear one, and leave me to gather up my trinkets and baubles. If the settlement of yours truly has bugs settled safe, I'll be able to make some lucrative trades. Blessed and farewell. Oh my gosh, huge. If my trinkets your covet, you can trade me your rosaries up at the shrine. Okay. Huge. I did get my 100th journal entry, yes, and we went and we got kissed. Well, somebody attempted to kiss us. Kissy Lips tried to kiss us with their kissy lips. And we slapped them and it was beautiful. I don't know how many we're up to now. But yes, we did. Feels good. Where am I going now? Oh, to the right has the door. Excuse me? Coming through? Pardon me? Am I gonna be full of regret? Oh, hey. Perfect. This is so perfect because then we can pick up here tomorrow and I'll know where I was. You're not alive though. I really thought we could talk to this because I really thought this was alive. You know what? Bad observational skills. Oh, yes I am. It's going to be great. Good. Okay, well, we've learned a thing. I am going to leave it on a slight cliffhanger, I guess. For you, for me, for everybody. I don't know what's down there. I don't know anything about what's happening. I just knew that we had a key and I wanted to get to the door. And then there just happened to be a bench. So that's a perfect spot for us to end.